The south of France, quaint, historic, picturesque. It's also the birthplace of an icon of modern design. Not just a pretty face. The Gyrofocus fireplace can turn on the heat like no other. The world's premier suspended fireplace has people everywhere saying, ooh la la.
I think the Gyrofocus is completely revolutionary. So you're not even sure, is it a fireplace? Is it an art object? Well, it is both. I think it is both with a perfect balance.
The most surprising feature of the Gyrofocus is the spinning mechanism that rotates it a full 360 degrees, letting you enjoy the fire no matter where you're sitting.
It's perfect for many reasons because instead of your trying to crowd around a fireplace that's fixed in the wall, you bring the fire to you.
It set the stage for other models to come. More than 60 Focus fireplaces now exist today. But the Gyrofocus is still the main event, found in prestigious museums around the world.
Guggenheim in New York, 1998, in Stockholm, and in Bordeaux. And now it's winning awards in a design exhibition.
It was designed in 1968 by Renaissance man Dominique Imbert. The furniture maker and sculptor moved to rural France to follow his dream of becoming a full-time artist. And the fireplace came out of a necessity to simply keep warm.
I made a fireplace with the pieces of iron I found in my workshop. But the first one was against the wall. And what I thought it was to have a fireplace in the middle of a room so everybody could see it.
That turned out to be a pivotal decision. The design caught on, first with local artists and architects, then internationally. At their manufacturing plant in Cavaillon, more than 300 fireplaces are assembled every month. The metalwork is done nearby in a sophisticated process of spinning the steel. The distinctive Gyrofocus body takes shape. Then it arrives at the plant to be assembled by skilled metal workers. First, the rotating mechanism is welded to the top of the body, creating a unique design feature that turns the fireplace 360 degrees.
The junction between the hearth and the flue has a stainless steel ball bearing system, which allows it to turn effortlessly, just with one finger, very elegantly, silently.
Next, the body is welded together in a process called tack welding. A 2-millimeter gap is left between the upper and lower parts, which is later filled with a solid weld all the way around.
To weld correctly the two parts, it's necessary to have a gap. Otherwise, it could be just glued and not welded. And that could be a problem.
Then the body is ready for grinding and polishing to smooth out all the welds and give the Gyrofocus its classic clean lines.
The customer, they want the Gyrofocus they see on the magazines, they see on the catalog, and for them it has to be perfect.
Here, the spinning mechanism is taken for a test drive. Then, with a close eye and a clean hand, the inspector gives the body a final thumbs up before it heads to the next stage. That's a good wash, a final scrub down before receiving its special fire-resistant coating. It's done with a special process called electrostatic painting, where an electrical current is run through the paint. This makes it stick to the steel surface of the Gyrofocus like a magnet.
With a normal process without electrostatic, the paint is going everywhere. Sure, on the piece we are painting, but also in the air, in the ground, so it's a process which we use less paint because there is no 80% is going on the body.
Now the Gyrofocus goes into the large oven that bakes the paint to the surface of the metal body. Next, the flue is cut to size according to the homeowner's specifications. Then the damper is installed and it's ready to be attached to the body.
Between these two parts we are fitting a ball bearing system, and then we put a nut and that's it, and it can turn all around, and it's a very simple system. It's still the same from the beginning of the Gyrofocus.
Next, the plate which will attach to the homeowner's ceiling is tailor-made. The installation has to be done professionally.
The knowledge we got in the last 40 years, we are sure that it will not fall in the customer house.
The Gyrofocus then heads to shipping, destined to more than 35 countries around the world. What started as one man's basic need to keep warm has today become the focus of a room and the people in it.
Fire is life for me. In a family, it's much more a central point than a TV, for example. I'm not against the TV, but a fire make the moment where I felt the more close to my parents and brothers and sisters.